Good evening, everyone, and welcome into another night of high school basketball on Hometown Media. Tonight, it's the Angola Hornets on the road as they have traveled down to Butler to take on the Eastside Blazers. Alongside Mark Cockcroft, I'm Brett Briscoe. It is so great to have you with us tonight for high school basketball as we head down the home stretch here in the 21-22 or 22-23 season. And Mark, it seems like it wasn't that long ago. We were just getting ready for that opening night game against Wawasee, and a week from tonight, the regular season will be over.
Yeah, it goes by very, very quickly. This morning when I was going through and putting my calendar and dates for the next couple of weeks, I looked down at the games we have left, and you're right. Draw comes out Sunday, and then a couple games next week, and that is it.
It's going to be a quick end to the season. As you mentioned, the state tournament draw comes out on Sunday. Sectionals will begin 2 weeks from Tuesday, so you can put that on your calendar. The boys sectional will be at Garrett. But Angola has traveled on the road tonight to Eastside. Both teams having a sub-500 season, but Angola, all 5 of their wins have been in the Northeast Corner Conference, and Eastside just 2-5 in conference play.
And based upon common scores that you look at and common foes, it's going to be a good ball game tonight. It should come down to the very last quarter, very last shot, if I were to guess.
And Angola comes in. Dane Lance is their leading scorer, just under 12 points a game. Tyler Call just a shade under double figures as they come in tonight. He is at 9.9. Eastside, a team that struggled. They lost a lot of firepower last year, including Gabe Trevino, the school's all-time leading scorer. Owen Willard, who meant everything to a lot of different programs here at Eastside. Both have went on to college doing great things.
Yeah, they had a very, very potent ball club last year, and really the last 3 years they put together nice seasons. And I mean, some years after you've had a bunch of seniors graduate, it takes a little bit of time for kids to recoup and get readjusted, and Eastside's kind of going through one of those seasons this year. Angola, we've seen them play very well at times. We've seen them struggle a little bit at times. We'll just see which team comes out tonight. It looks like McGee might be playing tonight. Does it look that way to you when the way he's getting around?
He's gone through warm-ups, and he definitely looks better than what he looked. You can tell he's got that left ankle heavily taped, so we'll see how good he is to go and what percentage he might be, because Angola really missed him last week.
Yeah, defensively, he just does such a nice job out there, and then he's able to drive to the bucket and pick up fouls, and that is a nice piece that they've missed the last couple of ball games, and hopefully he will be back tonight.
We'll come back and get you set with tonight's starting lineups and the tip-off. Angola at Eastside. It's coming up next. You're watching high school basketball on Hometown Media.
When it comes to finding your dream home, you need teammates you can count on.
Teammates that'll get you to the closing table.
I'm Wes Hankey, realtor with Mike Thomas Associates.
And I'm Paul Lang, loan consultant with Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lender. And we are here to help you score your dream home.
When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, moving forward.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
So we're just about set to go. Friday Night Hoops here on Hometown Media. Two teams separated by about 25 miles or so, not far at all. And they are ready to duke it out here on a cold Friday night in February. Hornets in the road purple. And the Blazers in the home whites tonight. As we get this game underway, it'll be Husher to jump center against Moffler, and the tap is controlled by Santino Brewer and the Eastside Blazers. And that's going to be an illegal screen call against the Blazers. It's going to go against Clayton Minnick, the 6'1 junior. Moffler and Brewer, the only two seniors on the entire Eastside roster. Here's Hidman, who got the start again tonight. That one's deflected out of bounds. Call will inbound. It'll come back into the backcourt to Landon Herbert. Hornets looking to bounce back from, I think, to a man from the head coach down to the last guy on the bench would tell you it was a disappointing performance against Belmont last Saturday night.
That was all the way up and down.
And that was after they fought hard in the second half against Leo last Tuesday. And that's going to be a foul on Hinman. Brewer will inbound. And it'll come into Moffler. Back to Santino Brewer. He's the left-handed dribble into the lane, bounces it back out. This is Ryder Reed with it. Reed will get it to Minnick. Now back to Brewer. This may be a low-scoring, quick game tonight. Angola will come away with a steal, that it's poked away from Lance by Brewer, and Eastside gets it right back. Of course, anybody has seen an Ed Bentley team play, knows his team's going to be patient on offense, and they're going to make you run some clock on offense as well with the way they play defense. Brewer drives in, and that'll be an offensive foul on Santino Brewer.
Tyler Call takes it. Hey, did you see some stuff in the news this week where they're talking about the possibility of putting the arc in the high school level as far as charges underneath the basket?
I know people are calling for that and a shot clock. And I'm not solely into the shot clock camp yet. Here's Hinman for three. That's off the mark. And the rebound pulled down by Loden Johnson. Backdoor cut. Minnick shot would not go. Rebound knocked around, and Angola comes away with it. Try to whip it inside to Husher. I don't think Kyler was ready for it. Out of bounds. It'll be a turnover back to the Blazers. I think the shot clock would be fine if, you know, you've got two evenly matched teams, like, say, a Carmel and a Center Grove. But if you've got a smaller school trying to play one of those, the smaller school's at a distinct disadvantage.
Yes, they are.
To have to play at a dictated pace. Cam Sturry going to make his first appearance for Angola.
Hinman picked up his second.
We've played 2.5 minutes and still no score. Tyler Call just an eyelash away from drawing another offensive foul.
That was close.
Blazers being patient with the basketball, as you would expect. Minnick drives, extra pass for Brewer. Runner right of the lane will not go, and Dane Lance comes out with a rebound for Angola. Quickly up ahead to Herbert. Back to Lance. Santino Brewer not giving Lance a whole lot of room when he gets the basketball, even when he doesn't have the basketball.
He is quick.
Call a runner right of the lane would not go. Husher mistimed his jump. Call got his own rebound and had it blocked. East side back the other way. And this steal by Husher, and the foul, I believe, is going to go on Brewer. And if it is, that's his second. No, they put that on Husher. Looked like he had the steal before the contact. Brady Lehman, a 6'2 junior, is in for the first time tonight for Eastside. Still no score. Now we've played over 3.5 minutes. Here's Moffler, right of the circle. And a near steal, loose on the floor, picked up by Herbert. And Angola will go back the other way. Now we've played more than half and a quarter with no points on the board yet. Call looked for some space, couldn't find it. Here's Sturry. Back out it comes to Lance. Right side now for Call. Call has it against Minnick. Baseline drive, in trouble. Muscles it up, couldn't get it to go. Lance picks it up and puts it in. And at the 3:35 mark of the first quarter, the game's first points. Minnick will draw contact and he will go to the line. I think the effort defensively by Angola is much better than what we saw last Saturday.
Very much.
Minnick drops home the first free throw, and the Blazers have their first point.
A flurry of scoring.
Yes, compared to the first 3.5 minutes. That's three. And 3 points in, about 11 seconds. So Minnick hits one of two. Blazers still looking for their first field goal Here's Herbert. Got it to Husher. Had it stripped on the way up. And Eastside back the other way. Minnick. Right corner three is up and no good for Brewer. And Angola back the other way. And that's going to be an over and back against the Hornets. Didn't catch it. Did Lance not have himself established? Was that the call?
He was looking down to make a mark.
Minnick hard into the lane, dumps it off for Brewer, and he'll put it up and in. And he's got his first basket, and it takes Eastside to the 2:40 mark of the first quarter to pick up their first points. Blazers also pick up their first lead at 3-2. And Angola will turn it over. Right, this first quarter's gone. This could be a very quick night. Brewer back it back out now for Lehman.
Scurry just about got his hand on that one.
Minnick bumped by call, no call. Brewer runs it in the lane and he traveled. They got a good crowd here for a Friday night.
Very, very good crowd. Senior night.
And always brings them out, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Senior night or some kind of youth night. Here's Lance. He has Angola's only two tonight. Sturry into the lane, and what we got?
Block.
A blocking foul. Usually don't see the inside official to defer to the outside official for that call, and he sure did. Andre Tagliaferri has checked into the game. Lance for three won't go. And Brewer's got it back the other way for Eastside, and Tags will take it away from behind. And then Angola will throw it away. Brewer will get an open three in the corner, no. And Call can't handle the rebound. And it'll stay with the Blazers. You might want to get a new basketball. I think somebody covered that one with butter before the game. Neither team can hang on to it.
It's way more turnovers than points.
Here's Brewer against Lance. Right side, Moffler. Now Minnick in the corner. Angola trying to trap him on the sideline, able to find Moffler down in the corner against Tagliaferri. Angola's defense the effort is much, much better tonight.
Different team, really.
Down to 45 seconds. This score goes out on Twitter. It might break it. Moffler spins in the paint with a left hand, can't get it to go. Rebound knocked around, Moffler got it back. And that won't go from Lehman. Got it back, had it blocked. Brewer's got it. Leans in, that won't go.
Tosses up
and
an air
it's
ball.
out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball with 24.6 left.
Did you hear all the oohs and ahs in the crowd? Crazy.
Each team with a field goal here in the first quarter. Eastside has the lead because of one of two free throws from Minnick.
Things are going to change here in the last 25 seconds.
I hope the Wayne 15 cameraman down there under the basket has a little time because he didn't pick up many highlights in this first quarter. Down to 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Call in the corner. Bounces it back out, down to 4. Call whips it in for Husser, and it's right through his hands and out of bounds. Inbounds to Brewer. He won't even attempt a shot. And we've come to the end of the first quarter. Eastside leads it 3-2. We're back after this. You're watching high school basketball, powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Buying a new home means a lot of decisions. Starting with, where are you going to get the best mortgage? At First Federal, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, convenient payment options, and expert-friendly advice, all without the long wait you get from one of those big city financials. Make your dream home a reality. Talk with us. We're an equal housing lender.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
Back at Eastside, where the Blazers have a 3-2 lead as we go to the top of the second. The second quarter.
You're thinking of Major League Baseball
Yeah,
opening up.
Yeah, this 3-2 score would be a really good game if we were on the baseball field.
Yes.
Both teams struggled from the field. Angola just 1 of 7. Blazers trying to crank up the defense just a notch here to start this second quarter. It's been pretty intensive defensive effort from both teams here early. Inside Sturry tried to force it to Husher, and it's taken away.
Both teams looking to trap here a little bit.
Both teams have been really good defensively. This might be the first one that can string maybe 2 or 3 baskets together in a row. Might have a big upper hand. That's no good from Reed, and Angola's back the other way. Call muscles his way down the lane. That one rolls off. Husher had the rebound and had it taken away, then commits the foul. And we were wondering about Cam McGee, and he will check in for the first time tonight. Missed the last several games with that ankle injury, and you can see that left ankle is heavily taped. Maybe he can channel his inner Patrick Mahomes tonight. That one's no good from Minnick. And Angola back the other way. You thought the temperatures were cold outside. They have nothing on the shooting here tonight. Call into the lane, leans in. Contact, counted, and a foul. First bucket of the night for Call. Angola regains the lead at 4-3.
First free throw attempt as well.
Foul was called on Brady Lehman. 5 team fouls now on the Blazers. And Call can't get the free throw to go down. And it'll stay a 1-point Angola lead at 4-3 for now. Johnson had a seam there, but I think it was a little too late for him to realize it. Here's Brua, has it against Herbert. I'll swing it over to Minnick on the left wing. Inside, Moffler will put it up and in. And for the first time tonight, we get buckets on consecutive possessions. Call will take the 3. That's good. First 3 of the night for Angola, and all of a sudden, The pendulum starting to swing a little bit. Hall almost came up with a steal against Minnick. Here's Brewer. Santino Brewer takes it out. Eastside gets a chance to reset. Moffler, top of the key to Minnick. Down the right side of the lane. Nice pass to Brewer. Extra pass out from Moffler. Can't get the three to go. Brewer will put up the rebound and in. Santino Brewer has 4. And we are tied at 7. 4:30 to go in the first half. Call, jump stop. Tried to leave it for McGee, and it was deflected out of bounds by Brewer. And it'll stay with the Hornets.
Cam got caught in the air on that one.
Lance to inbound. It comes in for Call. Back to Lance in the corner. Got an open look. First real open look he's got tonight and couldn't get it to go. And Tagliaferri going to be whistled for the foul. Micah Sturry in for the first time tonight. With the exception of Lehman, Eastside has pretty much gone with the same 5 guys that started the entire first half. Lehman came in and played a couple of minutes till he picked up 2 fouls, and there's another Blazer turnover. Under 4 to play. First half, all tied at 7. Call down to the baseline. Out to McGee. Got an open look, and welcome back, Cam McGee. Cam knocks it down from the top of the key, and it's 10-7 Hornets. Minnick for 3. And we're tied at 10. Hornets quickly to the other end. McGee to Sturry. Out it comes to Call. And that was way off the mark, and Brewers got it back the other way. That 3 is up and no good by Reed. And then on the rebound, a whistle and a foul against the Blazers. That's going to go on Minnick, and that is his 3rd.
Nice box out by Cam.
So the Blazers have lost their point guard with 3 fouls here in the first half. And that forces Brady Lehman to come back in off the bench. Blazers have only gone with 6 players tonight, as Angola will turn it over yet again. Angola, on the other hand, has played 9 players tonight. All tied at 10, and that's going to be a foul on Cam McGee. That'll be 16 fouls against Angola, so those are all even or that's the 7th against Angola, excuse me. And it's going to send Eastside back to the free throw line. It'll be Brewer to shoot the 1 in bonus. 2:27 to play here before halftime. And no good. And the rebound comes down to Tyler Call. And leave Call open, and he'll bury another 3. And Angola back on top by 3. That's 8 for Tyler Call. And that's going to go against Lehman. It was, in football terms, that would have been offensive pass interference.
That's exactly what that was.
Sturry was going for the interception, and Lehman grabbed him. All down to the baseline, cut off, turns, fall away, would not go. And the rebound comes down to Loden Johnson. Offler into the front court for Brewer, and a timeout taken by the Blazers. So it'll be a 30-second timeout. Angola back home tomorrow night as they take on the 4th-ranked team in Class 3A in the West Noble Chargers.
They've had quite a season.
Yes, they have. They've got a big one tonight with Adams Central.
Yes. That's a decent-sized trip.
What's that?
That's a long trip.
Yeah. And it'll be at 7:30 tomorrow night. We'll have all the action just before 7:30.
Other news from the area, Blackhawk Christian's going from a 7-man to an 11-man football team next year.
I saw that.
They picked up Fremont.
Yeah, I think, yeah. 8-man must have worked out pretty good for him last year, huh?
Yeah.
Down to 1:13 to play. It's a 3-point Angola lead. Eastside looks content to hold it for the final shot of the half. They do have the ball and the possession arrow in their favor. Here's Brewer, dumps it down low. And the shot was blocked by Lance as Johnson tried to take it up. Now Angola can hold it for the final shot. Call up top. Works the dribble against Brady Lehman. Now to Cam McGee as we're under 30 seconds to play here in the half. Eastside's had some low-scoring games. Their game against Garrett was only 31-27. And McGee bobbles it. Loose ball picked up by Reed. He'll take it down, had it blocked by Call. And nobody will get a shot away. That's the end of the half. Big-time defensive play for Tyler Call, and nice hustle to get back on defense as you see Tyler and the rest of his teammates headed off to the locker room. It is halftime here in Butler. Angola with a 13-10 lead. We are back in minutes. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your trusted choice in Northern Indiana. For over 30 years, we've treated all walks of life, from peewees to professionals and Olympians, and everyone in between. Schedule at any of our 21 convenient locations, even without a doctor's order. We communicate with your doctor throughout your treatment. Indiana Physical Therapy is cost-effective, accepting all insurance plans and networks. We're open from 7 to 7 and can get you in the same day you call. Go to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go
EverJoto.com has been in business for the past 17 years. We take care of our customers, and we take care of our community. We also have good credit options with rates as low as 1.99%, a wide selection of current, late model, low mileage vehicles. Everyone gets approved for a vehicle. Everyone gets treated like family at EverJauto.com.
Is this reality? Oh, it's so delicious.
Dad, come on, take a break.
Nope. The new DQ Reese's Take 5 Blizzard with 5 levels of flavor. Reese's peanut butter cups, caramel, peanuts, and pretzels blended in DQ soft serve. Every bite takes salty and sweet to the
next level.
Hey, that's what I was gonna say.
Is that my Blizzard?
Someone just reached a new dimension. DQ, happy tastes good. Get it delivered at DQ.com.
When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, moving forward. When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, moving forward.
Josh Maggard with Senior Financial Solutions is your local source for Medicare, health, and life insurance, as well as retirement planning. Josh has been serving the entire tri-state area for over a decade, while the team at Senior Financial Solutions has over 125 years of combined experience and are able to offer multiple options in Medicare and retirement planning. Local, personal, and professional. Josh will work with you each step of the way.
Hi, I'm Josh Maggard. Call me at 260-667-8449 for your free consultation today.
Back in Butler at Eastside High School, where it's halftime, and Angola leads it 13-10 over the Eastside Blazers in a game where we did not see our first field goal and first points until 3:35 to play in the quarter. A shot from Dane Lance gave Angola a 2-0 lead. Eastside came right back and got 1 out of 2 free throws from Clayton Minnick to make it a 2-1 game. We ended the first quarter at 3-2. And then Angola, that was in favor of Eastside. Then Angola outscored the Blazers 10-8 in the second quarter to have a 13-10 lead. But if you like offense, it wasn't the first half for you, but both teams, I thought, played really aggressive defensively.
They did, man-to-man, both sides. It was fairly impressive as far as shooting and scoring and rebounding. Inside, Angola was 2 out of 8. Outside, they were 3 out of 7, 5 out of 15 for the first half, for 33%. They're 0 for 1 from the line. Leading rebounders, we've got Herbert with 1, we've got Lance with 3, we've got McGee with 1, we've got Call with 4, we've got Husher with 1. On the scoreboard tonight, Tyler Call with 8, Cam McGee with 3, Dane Lance with 2.
Minnick's got 4 to lead Eastside, and I think Brewers got 4 to lead Eastside. And I think a big thing that Angola was able to hold him to only 4 points in that first half. But, you know, if you watched Ed Bentley's teams play over the years, I mean,
yes,
we saw a lot of games just like this that were in the 13-10, 15-12 range at halftime. And they have a tendency to pick up offensively in the second half?
Yeah, I think both teams are going to end up in the 30s by the time this one's over. Both teams for the first 5 minutes of the ball game just simply struggled attacking the other defense. And we saw a little bit in the second quarter. Not that they got into a huge groove at 13-10, but a little bit better groove.
And, I mean, everything in the paint has been challenged tonight on both ends.
It has. And yeah, big play that we'll look back at and just talk about how big it was the end of the half when Eastside created that turnover and Tyler Hall hustled back and made a block on the shot.
Yes, that was pure hustle. It'll be Blazer basketball to start the third quarter. And as we get to that, tonight's game is brought to you in part by Farmers State Bank. They want to wish all area athletes best of luck this season. Farmers State Bank has been making a difference in our communities for over 100 years. I look forward to being your financial partner now and in the future. You can visit their website at gofsb.com. Farmers State Bank, member FDIC, and the home of Blue Button Banking. Minnick back in there with those 3 fouls to start the third quarter for the Blazers. So that will definitely be something worth keeping an eye on here early in this quarter. Minnick's got the basketball now against Cam McGee, who didn't start the game, but he gets the start here in the second half. Defense has been really good from both teams tonight. This is Moffler over to Minnick. He'll take the three, and it's good, and we're tied at 13. Call inside for Husher, high off the glass and good for Kyler Husher. So offensively, we're off to a much better start here in the second half than what we got in the game. Husher slipped coming around the screen inside. They were able to get it to Johnson and looked like a clean block from Dane Lance. At least he thought so, but he's going to be whistled for the foul.
You know, we were talking earlier how huge this crowd was. And after the younger, junior Blazers maybe?
Yeah.
Look at how much that crowd has cleared out.
Yeah, they had, Eastside kind of had their equivalent to the Honeybees at halftime.
They brought a huge crowd.
Yes. That's why you have youth nights.
Yes.
1 out of 2 at the free throw line will cut the Angola lead to 1 at 15-4 for Johnson, his first point of the night. Angola scoring. Call's got 8. 3 for McGee, 2 for Lance, and 2 for Husher. Call double team, muscles it up, would not go, and Johnson's got the rebound for Eastside. Now the Blazers look to regain the lead. And a near turnover, loose on the floor. Landon Herbert was doing his best, and now the Blazers will turn it over. Despite a good effort from Minnick to try to save it from either out of bounds or over and back.
Herbert was trying to chase that one down even when he was down on all fours, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was army crawling after that bad boy. So instead of Eastside taking the lead, Angola's now got a chance to expand the lead. Here's Husher for call. Cross court, McGee. Cam muscles his way to the basket, and it's not going to count. They say the foul come before the shot. And the big thing is that's on Minnick, and that's his, or nope, they put it on Brewer. That's his second. Call tried to get around the corner and couldn't. Left side for McGee. Cam spins. Out to Lance for a deep three. That's off the mark. And the rebound brought in by Moffler. So another chance for the Blazers to regain the lead here in the third quarter. Johnson right side for Brewers. Got it against Dane Lance. And a whistle and a foul, and Herbert got popped in the nose, and I think he's bleeding. Yeah. And they're going to call Landon for the foul.
He's bleeding pretty good.
And somehow he didn't get any on the floor. And Brandon Appleton, he's wanting an explanation. How did his guy end up with the busted nose and the foul? I honestly didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
But I think that's what Brandon was trying to get an answer to. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Autocraft Auto Body. They know accidents happen and they can help. They specialize in collision repair and custom painting. So whether your vehicle's damage is minor or major, Autocraft can return it to like new condition. Remember, you've got the power to choose where your vehicle will be repaired, not your insurance company. Choose a locally owned shop with certified technicians. Stop and see Rob or Jamie for an estimate. Autocraft Auto Body, 1001 South Wayne Street in Angola. Well, Landon Herbert has gone to the locker room.
They're looking to clean up the floor.
Coach Bentley out doing the housekeeping.
Well, what do you do now that we don't have professional football on the weekends?
Well,
what did you move
There
to?
is the XFL this weekend.
Is that already starting?
Yeah. You know, I was thinking the other day, now you've got the USFL and the XFL. The quality of play in the USFL wasn't great last spring. There were some decent moments.
Yeah.
But how do you support two spring leagues?
I don't know if you can. I think we're going to find that out, aren't we?
Yeah, the USFL doesn't start till, what, April? Here's a deep three from Minnick that's good. He's got 2 threes here in the second half, and Eastside back on top by a deuce. Here's McGee. Jump stop to the bucket, would not go. Rebound knocked around. Lance comes out with it. And Angola's got a chance to reset. Lance down low for Husher. Got it, and a foul. And we're tied at 17. Boffler picks up the foul. It's his first. Team fouls here in the second half, even at 2 apiece. Husher can't get it to go. And Eastside's got it back in a 17-17 ball game with 4:07 to play. Here's Brewer. Got it down low for Lehman. Back out, Minnick another three. That one's no good. Lance has the rebound. Lance quickly to the other end. Euro step, nope, but a whistle and a foul will send Dane Lance to the free throw line. Really, you think about it, the only professional sport this weekend would be hockey. Baseball hasn't started yet, obviously.
Is Daytona this weekend?
Yeah, Daytona's this weekend. Football's over.
Baseball hasn't started.
NBA's on their All-Star break. And I don't know about you, but
I don't watch it.
I'm not personally into watching an All-Star game that ends up 185 to 180.
No, with no defense.
And none. Minnick can't get that one to go. And Angola back the other way with a 2-point lead in the basketball. A pass for Hedman is deflected out of bounds. So it'll stay with Angola with 3:30 to play here in the third quarter. And bounce comes to McGee. and leave him open, and he'll knock it down. He almost shot that flat-footed.
He did.
Angola by 4 with 3:09 to play here in the quarter. Brewer's pass is intercepted by McGee. Angola with numbers. Here's Husher. No. And Minnick's got the rebound. Trying to get down the court quick, but a nice job by Lance to cut him off, and then Lance is going to be whistled for a ticky-tack.
It was almost like Husher was expecting contact.
Yeah, and it didn't come.
And it didn't come. Yep.
That's a pretty ticky-tack foul against Dane Lance, though. Kind of like the holding call in the Super Bowl. It was, but it wasn't.
Just depends on what side of the fence you were on. That hole changed a lot of bets.
Yes, it did.
Or the outcome of a lot of bets.
Yes, it did. Down under 2.5 to play. 4-point lead for Angola. Inside Brewer makes it a 2-point lead. Angola quickly to the other end. Here's Tagliaferri into the lane, out to McGee. Cam baseline drive to Tags to Hidman. Extra pass for Call and an open shot. Would not go, and the rebound comes down to Moffler, and had it poked out of his hands, but a whistle and a foul on Cam McGee.
That shot coming out of Call's hand looked good.
It did, didn't it? I thought he was going to get the big bounce, too.
Yeah.
Big pass up ahead to Moffler, and a blocking foul going to be called against Tyler Call. It looked like Tyler was twisting that upper torso a little bit at contact. So it'll be Blazer ball out of bounds. That's 5 team fouls against Angola here in the second half. Minnick left wing. He's hit 2 threes here in this second half. Back up top for Reed. Now Minnick again. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled on the 3 and will shoot 3 free throws. Foul will go on Angola's Trey Hidman. So it's going to send Minnick to the strike. Right now, he's the game's only double-digit scorer, and he misses the first. He's got 10 tonight. Now a chance to tie as Cam Sturry is back in for the Hornets. Second one was no good, or the third one was no good. And now Angola a chance to build on a 1-point lead, but they'll turn it back over. And that'll be an offensive foul, and that was easy. And it's also the 4th on Minnick. And the Blazers going to go to the bench, and Logan Johnson is going to come back in.
Oh, Coach Bentley is not happy.
For Minnick. At the call?
No, at the decision.
Oh. That looked like a pretty easy call from here.
Yeah.
Angola hanging on to that 1-point lead with a basketball. Lance up top, McGee. Ball down the baseline, and it's picked off. Brewer back the other way, will lay it up and in, and the Blazers are back on top. Under a minute to play now, third quarter. Down to 53 seconds, and Lance is going to be fouled on the floor.
Dane's been held 4 points here tonight.
Lance came in averaging just under 12. Inbounds for Call, and he's fouled, and he will shoot 2. Boy, very rarely do you see both teams get to the bonus in the third quarter. And both teams are now in the bonus. And Call's free throw is no good.
Took nearly 2 quarters to get into the bonus in the first half.
Last time we were here, was it Parrish that hit the three-quarter court shot?
Was that it? Or is that 2 times ago? I think it was 2 times ago.
Was it 2 times ago?
Yeah.
1 out of 2 for Tyler Call. All tied at 22. Blazers again look as though they're going to hold it for the final shot.
That didn't work out so well in the first half.
Nope, into the half. The last 30 seconds was pretty crazy. Both teams had a couple different chances at it.
Turned it over.
And then we didn't even end up with a shot.
No.
Here's Brewer down to 17 seconds. Angola switching back to a zone. They are, aren't they?
Yep, certainly did.
Brewer drives in, got the floater to go over Call. Angola back the other way. Lance at the horn. Got it!
Oh! I think it was just a 2.
They just give him a 2?
They're discussing it. Looks like it.
Officials are going to talk about it. It is a 2, but we are tied 24-24 as we go to the fourth. We're back after this on Hometown Media.
Behind the wheel and in control. Corkle Auto Sales.
For over 3 decades, customers from all across the tri-state area have been making the Corkle Connection. What is the Corkle Connection? Quality pre-owned vehicles at a fair price. We offer no gimmick bank financing, 3-month, 3,000-mile warranties on all eligible vehicles, and no back end or dock fees. Stop in today and make the Corkle Connection. Corkle Auto Sales, 715 East Maumee, Angola.
The hometown life is a good life. Morning coffee at a local cafe. Friendly people who always take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to help you do it.
Back at Gerb Court, Eastside High School in Butler, Indiana. We go to the fourth quarter. 24-24 is the score. And for a low-scoring game, it's been an exciting game.
The last minute of each of the quarters.
It's been chaotic.
It has been. It's been kind of fun. You just have to kind of sit and wait.
Yep. That's kind of made it all worth it. They're giving away an award. Let's tell you about Farmers State Bank. They want to wish all area athletes best of luck this season. Farmers State Bank has been making a difference in our communities for over 100 years. They look forward to being your financial partner now and in the future. You can visit their website at gofsb.com. Farmers State Bank is a member FDIC and the home of Blue Button Banking. It'll be Angola basketball to start the fourth quarter. Dane Lance picked up points 5 and 6 as he sank one right on the three-point line as time expired in the third.
Well, let's see what we end up with here.
And got a little housekeeping. That looks like somebody may have spilled something. Now they're going to hold it up. I can't believe they even put it in play.
Where is it?
Over in the corner, the officials doing house cleaning, and they put the ball in play.
Oh, yeah. Looks like we've got some popcorn and some beverages. That was a full dump there.
Yes, it was.
You know, before the game started, we predicted a game in the 30s that might come down to the last shot of the game.
Yeah.
I think we're going to be
right
there.
We're right on track. Angola gets it to start the fourth. Hornets have a chance to regain the lead. Let's see if maybe that last shot in the third quarter can get Lance jump started tonight. Call, left corner McGee. Cam, baseline drive, reverse layup is good for Cam McGee.
Very nice.
He's been a welcome addition back to the lineup tonight. He's got 7. And Angola back on top by a deuce. And another turnover, but Angola gives it right back, and then Lance is going to be whistled for the foul. And again, Dane pleading his case, but to no avail. That'll be his 3rd. And it's going to send Moffler to the free throw line and a chance to tie the score again. First one's on the way and good. Second one dances off. Both teams have struggled at the line tonight. McGee spins and got it.
Cam's starting to heat up.
He's got 9. That ties Tyler Call for team high honors. Here's Brewer flat-footed, puts it in. We've seen some weird-looking shots tonight, haven't we?
We have.
That's not the first flat-footed shot we've seen either. Here's Lance. Looks for a seam, Euro step, couldn't get it to go. And on the rebound, a whistle and a foul on Micah Sturry. And Coach Ed Bentley says he's sit with his point guard on the bench long enough. He's going to bring Minnick back into the game.
Must be coming in for the shooter, huh?
Must be. Husser's going to check in for Sturry for Angola. Oh, yeah, Minnick must be coming in for Loden Johnson, who's at the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. And got the first. Neither team has been able to go on any kind of run tonight.
What's the largest lead been? 4, I believe?
4, I believe you're right. And I think that's the first time either team has hit 2 free throws.
I believe so.
And it gives the Blazers back the lead, 29-28. And now Angola wants a full timeout, and we'll take it with them. 6:41 to go here in the ball game. 29-28 Blazers. Back after this on Hometown Media.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers. Are you
to get better? Indiana Physical Therapy is your trusted choice in Northern Indiana. For over 30 years, we've treated all walks of life, from peewees to professionals and Olympians, and everyone in between. Schedule at any of our 21 convenient locations, even without a doctor's order. We communicate with your doctor throughout your treatment. Indiana Physical Therapy is cost-effective, accepting all insurance plans and networks. We're open from 7 to 7 and can get you in the same day you call. Go to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better. Indiana Physical
29-28, Eastside with a 1-point lead. Angola's got the basketball out of the timeout. And for the first time tonight, looks like a little full court pressure from the Blazers. And the good news, Landon Herbert is back on the floor for the Hornets. He left earlier after taking a shot to the nose and was bleeding pretty good. Now he's back in there. Drives at baseline, cut off, back out to call. McGee says, "You're going to leave me open? I'll take it." Missed it. Brewers got the rebound. They have not really guarded Cam McGee all night. He's had several really good looks. Moffler, left wing to Minnick. Cut off by Husher. Moffler again, back to Minnick. Over in the corner to Brewer. Throws up. I'm not sure what it was.
Was that a pass or a shot?
It's got to be a shot. It hit the rim.
Technically a shot.
It just was not a textbook shot. Deep three for Lance is no good. Boy, Moffler may have gotten away with a hold on Husher. Here's Brewer in the corner. Coming up on the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Eastside a 1-point lead in the basketball. And now the Blazers have gone to a four corners.
Well, I haven't seen that in a while.
That's poked away from behind. It'll stay with the Blazers. The ghost of Dean Smith is in the building.
That's what I was just thinking.
Trey Hinman back off the Angola bench. He'll come in to replace Cam McGee. Here's Reed against Herbert. Back to Minnick. Over to Moffler, now to Brewer, and it's deflected out of bounds by Tyler Call.
Boy, they've had their hands on a couple of those.
Moffler to Brewer, and he'll lay it up and in. 31-28 Eastside. Call on the other end. Count it, and a foul. And just like that, Angola's got a chance to retie the score.
Oh, did they call that a minute?
Yeah, that was his fifth.
That is a tough one.
So the Blazers have lost their leading scorer as Minnick will have to sit down with 14 points. And Call can't get the free throw to go. Rebound knocked around, and Angola will come out with it. So now the Hornets have a chance to regain the lead. As we come up on the 4-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Call spins in the paint, finds a seam, can't get it to go. Husher the rebound, can't get it to go, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot 1-and-1.
Husher's attempted one free throw tonight. Missed that one in the first half.
One in the bonus for Kyler Husher. No good, and the rebound's out of bounds, and it'll be Angola basketball. Inbounds comes to Herbert. Landon in the lane, left it short. Husher the rebound and the putback. And Angola seesaws back on top. 32-31 Angola, 3:39 to play, fourth quarter. Brewer on the right side. For Moffler. Inside they go for Johnson. Back to Moffler. And Brewer travels. E.J. Miller, a 5'11 sophomore, is in for the first time tonight for Eastside. I guess if you're going to come into the game for the first time, you might as well come in while the fire's its hottest all night.
Yes. Intensity's starting to pick up a little bit.
Call, baseline drive. They leave him open, and he knocks it down. 3-point Angola lead, 34-31. Moffler up top to Ryder Reed. Inside, that was a nice move from Lehman. Count it and a foul. And a chance for the three-point play. And he knocks down the free throw. And we're tied at 34. Santino Brewer has checked back into the lineup.
Let's see a little pressure.
2 minutes, 48 seconds to play. Eastside will be in the double bonus from here on out. Still one more foul before Angola would go to a double bonus. And that's out of bounds. It'll be Eastside basketball. Hinman is going to check back in for McGee. All tied at 34. Brewer, the dish, almost turned it over. And now Ed Bentley, sensing his team a little out of control, takes the timeout. It'll be a full timeout. Don't forget, we've got more hoop action tomorrow night as Angola returns home to the Hive to take on the fourth-ranked team in Class 3A and the West Noble Chargers. And we'll have it tomorrow night just after 7:30. And I'm kind of looking forward to see how West Noble stacks up against one of the best 3A teams in the South that I've had a chance to see a couple of times this year. And how cool would it be that those two would meet maybe in Indianapolis?
Yeah.
Come the end of March.
Yeah.
I've been down to see my alma mater a couple times. They are a definite threat to come out of the South.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're 15-4, but
size
for 3A.
No, I mean, do they have size?
Average. I mean, 6'3", 6'4". They got a 6'4" wing that's really, really good, really athletic. They got, I think they get like 4 or 5 dunks a game.
Really?
They just got a lot of kids that can jump, yeah. And they've played, I think it was 5 or 6 teams that have at one point been ranked in 4A. And they're still 15-4. They're pretty good.
Another timeout.
Well, Eastside having trouble getting the ball in bounds, and the Blazers will burn another timeout. This one's just a 30. I'll reset it for you. Scores tied at 34. 19 fouls against Angola, so the Blazers will be in the double bonus the rest of the way. Eastside has committed 8 second-half fouls, so still just 1-1 for Angola. And right at the moment, the possession arrow in favor of Eastside. But it just seems like neither team has been able to function right in these pressure situations at the end of the first three stops. Brewer against Lance. Ryder Reed to Brewer.
Oh.
Johnson, little runner, couldn't get it to go. Lehman there with a rebound bucket. He's got 5, and he may have the 4 biggest points in the ball game in this point. Lance, yes. We're tied at 36.
Turnover.
That's 8 for Dane Lance. Herbert back to Dane, trying to get a backdoor cut. It was deflected away, and then Angola's going to take a timeout. We're going to catch our breath. Back after this on Hometown Media.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com. Steuben County REMC.
When it comes to finding your dream home, you need teammates you can count on.
Teammates that'll get you to the closing table.
I'm Wes Hankey, Realtor with Mike Thomas Associates.
And I'm Paul Lang, Loan Consultant with Bailey & Wood Mortgage Lender. And we are here to help you score your dream home.
Thirty-six the score. It'll be Angola basketball out of the timeout. As things are getting a little chaotic, and Trey Hidman was able to hang himself in bounds just long enough for Brandon Appleton to get the timeout, or Angola was probably on the verge of turning it over again.
He was leading over, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Lance will inbound. The lob comes in for Call. Now Landon Herbert. Down to 1:33. Call, jump stop in the lane. Contact and a foul will send Tyler Call to the free throw line. During that timeout, Nolan Baker, a 6'3" freshman, checked in for the Blazers.
A little bit of pressure.
And I thought it may have just been a defensive move, as Call's free throw's no good. But Eastside doesn't have anybody at the scorer's table. Call's second one is good. So Angola seesaws back on top, 37-36. Under 90 seconds to go. And now the Blazers look like they're going to run a little clock here. Ryder Reed up top.
Will they hold it for the last shot?
Down to 1:07. With Bentley, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh,
almost
McGee got
a steal, loose, and they say he traveled.
Oh.
Much to the chagrin of the pretty good crowd in purple and gold that made the trip down.
Just about came up with it.
That took us under a minute. We're down to 57.9 seconds. Loden Johnson is going to check back in for the Blazers. He comes in to replace Nolan Baker, so they get the freshman off the floor, and maybe one of the most crucial moments of the night. That's going to be a foul on Lance, and it's going to send Brewer to the free throw line. That's 4 on Dane Lance. Needs 1 to tie. And he drops home the first. 37-37. Baker back in for Eastside. As Loden Johnson has a seat. And I think that may be more than anything to give Eastside some height inside. Brewer's second, no good. Rebound, Cam McGee. 48 seconds to go. Let's see what Angola does. Do they hold it for the final shot? Call, baseline drive. Nope, got it and a foul. Big bucket for Tyler Call.
And the answer to your question was no. Do they hold it to the last shot?
The foul was on Lehman, his third. 16 now for Tyler Call. He's been solid on both ends of the floor for Brandon Appleton's team tonight. Taking a couple of charges on the defensive end and could have had 1 or 2 more. And he completes the three-point play.
That's a big one.
And a timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout. As let's set the rest of the schedule for you. Home tomorrow night with West Noble. And then the IHSAA tournament draw is on Sunday at 5. And then 2 games next week for Angola. Tuesday night on the road at East Noble. And then they'll wrap up the regular season a week from tonight at home against Lakeland. I gotta say one thing though. The Eastside Band song selection has been outstanding tonight.
They have done a nice job.
Little Rolling Stones. So if you're the Blazers, do you go for 3 here?
Good question.
Brewer quickly to the other end. Flips it for Reed. Now Moffler down to the baseline. Into Lehman, got the quick 2. And another timeout. That cuts the Angola lead to 1. It's 40-39. Well, this game has come a long way since the score was 3-2 at the end of the first quarter.
It has picked up.
I mean, I was wondering if anybody would get to 20 tonight.
Yeah. Lance with 8 points tonight. McGee with 9. Call with 17. And Husher with 6. Lance has 5 rebounds. McGee has 5 rebounds. Call has 6 rebounds to lead the Hornets.
So let's reset it now. Both teams are in the double bonus. So if Eastside should elect to foul, it would be 2 free throws for Angola. Blazers do have the possession arrow. And timeouts, I'm not sure. Both teams have to be getting close to being out. Don't you usually do na, hey, hey, goodbye when you got the game in hand?
That was a little premature.
Yes, maybe a little. Lance trapped, gets it. Oh, man. They're going to get the timeout. They had Trey Hinman wide open. There was not a white jersey on the other side of the court.
I think Trey could have dunked that one.
I would have just settled for the layup.
Oh, my goodness, is he open?
There was not a white jersey on that side of the floor. So not much has changed, except we're down to 22 seconds.
see anywhere where they list timeouts?
No. Angola comes out of the huddle. They've got McGee, Lance, Herbert, and Hinman, along with Tyler Call. Inbounds comes to Herbert. Had it poked away, and it's going to be out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball. Oh, no, they called a foul, didn't they?
Did they?
Yep.
Oh.
The outside official called it. I was watching the official right on the play.
Yeah, he did not call it. Herbie has not been to the line tonight.
Big free throws for Landon Herbert. First one up and good. This one would make it a 3-point game with 19.6 seconds left. And he rolls it home. First 2 points of the night for Landon Herbert.
And they came at a perfect time.
It may have been two of the biggest points in the ball game. Lehman will inbound. Brewer flips it off for Ryder Reed. Back to Brewer. Angola crowd wanted to travel. Brewer's three, no good. Battle for the rebound, and Hinman couldn't save it. And it'll be Eastside basketball with 7.7 seconds left. That goes out of bounds. That's Angola basketball.
Mm-hmm. Timeout.
Why not? 7.7 to go. 42-39 Angola. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with them. Back to wrap it up after this. At least we hope. Angola leads it by 3 on Hometown Media. 7.7 seconds to go. It is a 3-point Angola lead, 42-39. Hornets also won the JV game tonight by a final score of 52-35.
That JV team's starting to put together quite a run.
I tell you what, they are fun to watch.
Yes, they are.
It is going to be a fun brand of basketball in Angola for the next several years. And now Angola's going to take a timeout.
And here we thought we were going to get out of here early tonight.
I didn't want to go home and eat anyhow. I actually had a chance today to put on a little college baseball.
Oh, Gulf Coast. Is that what you were watching?
No, I actually had the Kentucky Elon game on. It was in the early innings when I left. But college baseball started this weekend. So technically it's our first weekend without baseball. Or there's no more weekends without baseball
for
until
a long time.
November. And we'll be ready to play basketball again. Got the World Baseball Classic coming up.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
I can't wait. I love the World Baseball. I just wish they could make it last a little longer.
Yeah.
And then opening day for Major League Baseball is only 6 weeks away. 7.7 to go here. 42-39 Angola.
Possession arrow is for Eastside.
Now the score is right.
Nice switch underneath.
It comes into Brewer in the corner, and they're going to call a foul on a 3 on Micah Sturry with 4.3 seconds left.
Oh, you could see that setting up, couldn't you?
Now he's not sure who the foul's on.
That's exactly it. Was that a 2 or a 3?
Now Angola players are moving around and they're not sure. It was on Micah Sturry, number 5. Or are they trying to determine whether he was on the line?
I believe so.
Fouls on Sturry, and it'll be 3 free throws. I can't see the line. I just assumed he was behind it. So Santino Brewer's got a chance to tie the game if he can hit 3 free throws, and the first one's good. And I'm not sure Angola's got any timeouts left.
I don't know if they do or not either. 4.3 is plenty of time to get it down and get a shot off.
Second one good. 42-41. Landon Herbert re-enters for Angola. Brewer trying to tie it, and he missed it.
Oh, my goodness.
And Call's got the rebound, and he's fouled with 3.2 seconds left.
Wow, that looked like it was down, didn't it?
So now we go to the other end, and Tyler Call, who has had a whale of a night tonight, goes to the line, looking to add to his 17 points, and he rolls the first one home.
That's the big one right there.
(43-41) Angola. Call second. Got them both. Sturry is going to check back in, and obviously neither team has a timeout.
No.
Somebody would have taken one there. Moffler will inbound. Blazers need 3. Comes into Ryder Reed. 3-quarter court, no good, and that's it.
Wow.
Got off to a slow start, but a fiery finish here in Butler, as Angola holds off the Blazers 44-41. We're back to wrap it up after this. You're watching high school basketball. It is powered by the Steuben County REMC on Hometown Media.
When you look back at the medical care you receive, it becomes clear that what matters most isn't just where you receive care, but the quality of that care. After all, it's your health, so it's only natural to want more. More skilled physicians and more specialized services. Of course, you also want more technology, like the latest medical equipment and advanced treatment options. However, it's important that healthcare innovations and advanced diagnostics also come with more personalized, one-on-one care from trusted providers. You'll find all of that and much more right here at Cameron Hospital. Cameron Memorial Community Hospital, moving forward.
Thriller here tonight in Butler as Angola escapes with a 44-41 win over the Blazers. Angola improves to 6-12 on the season. And the funny thing about it, Mark, is all 6 of their wins have been conference wins.
Yeah, they have been. I mean, that huge shot we had against Westview, and then this game that came right down to the last possession here tonight. It's been 2 of the victories have been a lot of fun.
They win it tonight 44-41, and just a whale of a game from Tyler Call tonight.
It was. That was the best game Tyler's had this year.
Both ends of the floor.
Yes, he looked very, very good. He took some charges. He led the team in rebounds.
Hit some big free throws down the stretch.
End. Yeah, so speaking of stats here on the boards, Herbert with 1 board, 5 boards for Lance, 5 boards for McGee, 7 boards for Call, 3 boards for Husher. Tonight, Herbert, 2 points there at the end of the game, 2 big ones. Lance had 8 points. McGee had 9 points. Call had 19 points. Husher had 6 points with a couple big putbacks inside. Shooting, they ended up 13 out of 26 inside for 50%, 3 out of 11 outside for just under 30%, 9 out of 15 for 60%. But the thing about that, they were 3 for 8 from the line at one time. They hit 6 of their last 7 free throws.
And I remember you telling me at one point in the first quarter they were like 1 of 8 from the field.
Yes, 1 of 8 from the field. And so, really you put that together. That first quarter was a struggle for both teams. But, boy, that fourth quarter was some exciting basketball.
That was. Hornets win at 44-41. They've got their biggest challenge of the season now in front of them as they entertain West Noble tomorrow. A lot of people might not give Angola much of a chance to put back-to-back wins on the board, but you got a chance tomorrow night to get some statewide notoriety.
Yeah. And
nothing to lose.
No. And tonight was a huge, huge win for them. We both had mentioned earlier that Saturday night in the game that we played against Belmont was a struggle, offensively, defensively, energy. And so they came out and had a good week of practice with a big win tonight. So it was very, very good to see.
And I thought the energy defensively and the effort defensively was much better than what we saw against Belmont.
It was. Very proud of those guys tonight. Staff did a nice job. Players did a nice job. Congratulations on the win.
I'd say it's a pretty good week of practice.
I think it was, too.
That's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Big win for the Hornets as they get the 3-point dub on the road, 44-41 over the Eastside Blazers. For Mark Cockcroft, Matthew Bracey on camera, I'm Brett Briscoe. Have